What am I doing? What am I doing? No. 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 Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh, where are they? Where are the little hamsters?
Oh, here's the guinea pig.
There they are. They're so cute. Here. Do they want to live in an extra large dinosaur? At an amusement park? In a race car? Or maybe in a country barn? Or maybe all of them? Maybe they need a little bed? Well, I forgot to ask if they're boys or girls, but it doesn't really matter, so. Time to set up their home.
Videos like this keep showing up on my For You page on a daily basis, so why not talk about it? I'm getting tortured, you guys get to get tortured with me. Impulse buying animals is not something that you should just do. It's very extremely harmful to them, and most of the time these animals end up dying from improper care. No matter if it's a fish, hamster, guinea pig, dog, cat, horse, you shouldn't just buy an animal to buy an animal, because every animal deserves a chance at a good life. But what people on TikTok are doing is turning into a trend where you go out and impulsively buy animals. Let me show you what it does to animals. I have a leopard gecko, his name's Legolas. I've had him for about 2 years now, and when I first got him, due to improper care and impulse buying, he had a severe case of metabolic bone disease, and his eyesight is basically gone. Like, he can't tell what's food and what's not, like my other leopard geckos can. He's also missing a foot, and he dropped his tail at some point. Obvious signs of improper care. But on top of that, they gave me his enclosure with him, and this poor dude. You can see how he's walking on his arm opposed to his foot on his right front leg, and this was the enclosure that he was in. That's just one of many examples of a leopard gecko or animal in general who was an impulse buy at some point because some parent decided that they wanted to get their animal a pet so that they could become responsible and all this stuff. As videos like that one and the one that I'm going to show you next surface, the more people who call them out get called TikTok vets, and it's kind of obnoxious because these people are correct, and they're correct in their care. Whether you're asking for it or not, you taking care of an animal improperly is animal abuse, and we have a right and need to speak out about it.
This is your sign to get baby betta fish with your boyfriend. They are only $2.99 at Petco. Wow, so cute.
So after this video, she of course got a bunch of backlash from buying two betta fish, which, if you don't know, betta fish are notoriously aggressive. She bought a female and a male. You shouldn't breed pet store quality animals together anyways because of their genetics. Put them together in what seems like maybe a 2-gallon tank at most, and then you go on and you start critiquing all the critiques and saying like, oh, this isn't their actual tank, blah blah blah, like, I know what I'm doing, you just take them out during breeding season, blah blah blah, like all this really bullcrap stuff. Which later she did post a video of them in their new tank, which I do not believe originally going to be their tank, but it's a little better now. I still don't agree with it, but at least they're separated for the most part.
Everyone concerned about the tank. This is their tank. That was a temporary tank to get them out of the tiny cups. Wow, still so cute.
little things like that that get animals into a lot of trouble, and it's really obnoxious for people like myself and other creators that are also animal activists to watch people do this over and over and over again and not take any of the critiques that people are giving them to take better care of their animals. Which, if you know that you're doing something wrong at that point and you still go and take care of them improperly, that is considered animal abuse, and it will never not be considered animal abuse. It's the same as getting a dog and feeding it vegan food.
I've got a leftover spinach soup and some tofu. I'm gonna mix them all and share it with you. Ooh.
Or a cat and giving them like cake all the time, or keeping them in a kennel. Like, people don't agree with keeping dogs in a kennel all the time, or puppy mills or things like that, but that's what people are doing with these small animals, and no one's speaking out about it. Just because they're smaller and they don't live as long doesn't mean that they don't have feelings, a conscience, or don't deserve a chance at an actual life. Please, 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 please do your research before you buy an animal. I promise you it's not that hard. There are guides to every single animal out there that give you proper information. There are people out there that give you tutorials on how to take care of your animals and all this stuff. Buying any sort of animal is not just a quick process. You have to know what you're doing, and you have to know the proper care for that animal, all the diseases that they could get, what you need to feed that animal, their proper tank size or whatever, and you have to know that you can financially and physically sustain this animal for the rest of their lives. We've all made mistakes in our past, but what differentiates it is between the people that make mistakes and fix them, opposed to the people that make mistakes, get corrected on them, and don't do anything about it still. Thank you guys for watching my video. I appreciate you listening through my whole rant, and I will see you next week.